The stakes have never been higher, and nothing is as it seems. In the newest trailer for Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2, love is no longer a private matter, it is a battlefield where every glance, every whisper, and every secret carries the power to ignite scandal or destroy lives. Hidden romances, dangerous rivalries, and betrayals long simmering beneath the surface are finally coming to light. What seemed like a story of passion and longing is now a complex web of ambition, societal pressure, and high-stakes choices that could reshape the Bridgerton family forever. The trailer doesn't just tease the drama, it promises a storm of emotions, moral dilemmas, and shocking revelations that will leave fans questioning loyalties and anticipating the fallout of every whispered secret. As the tension unfolds in Season 4 Part 2, the trailer makes one thing unmistakably clear: nothing is safe, and no relationship remains untouched by the pressures of love, ambition, and societal expectation. From the very first moments, it becomes evident that every choice carries consequences far beyond the personal, threatening not only hearts, but reputations, alliances, and the delicate balance of power within the Bridgerton household. Benedict and Sophie remain at the center of this storm, their love tested not just by the usual trials of romance, but by societal scrutiny, hidden agendas, and lingering guilt. Benedict is caught between his undeniable devotion to Sophie and the rigid expectations imposed by family and London's social elite, while Sophie must navigate a world that is quick to judge, where her noble identity, once revealed, does not guarantee safety or acceptance. Every smile, every gesture, and every quiet conversation holds weight. The trailer hints at confrontations that push both characters to their emotional limits, forcing them to weigh love against honor, desire against duty, and ambition against integrity. In the shadows, Lady Arabama looms like a storm cloud, her presence a constant reminder that strategic minds can manipulate appearances with devastating effect. Her schemes are subtle yet powerful. One misstep by any character, one poorly timed word, one glance misconstrued, and the repercussions could ripple across the family, upending alliances and shaking the very foundations of Regency society. The trailer emphasizes this with carefully constructed tension. Moments of polite conversation carry the undercurrent of threats, while social gatherings, balls, and dinners become arenas for psychological warfare, where whispers and rumors are as dangerous as duels, and the cost of misjudgment could be ruin. Secondary characters are equally implicated in this delicate web. Violet and Lord Marcus's evolving relationship introduces a quieter yet no less consequential form of tension, where love is balanced against social influence, and decisions about marriage carry implications that extend to the redistribution of power within the household. Anthony and Kate step more prominently into leadership roles, managing both household affairs and the emotional well-being of the younger Bridgertons, a responsibility that the trailer hints will not be without challenges. Elise's story, meanwhile, continues to intertwine independence, intellect, and personal desire. Her choices, whether to pursue a conventional romance, reconnect with Theo, or revisit correspondence with Sir Philip Crane, reflect a larger theme of autonomy against societal expectation, highlighting the pressures of navigating love on her own terms while still remaining tethered to family loyalty. The trailer also teases Franchesca's journey, one of grief, awakening, and potential transformation. Moments of personal loss and emerging desire, particularly surrounding John and Michaela, position her story as a profound exploration of resilience, self-discovery, and the multifaceted nature of love. Every plotline, no matter how seemingly minor, is imbued with layers of tension and consequence. Lady Whistledown's ever-present chronicling ensures that nothing remains secret for long, and her influence over public perception adds a new level of suspense. Letters, social commentary, and carefully timed revelations have the power to shift reputations and alliances in a single stroke, reminding viewers that in the world of Bridgerton, information is as potent a weapon as any dual or whispered threat. The societal backdrop of Regency London amplifies the stakes, with rigid social codes and an acute awareness of public reputation making every action, no matter how small, potentially transformative. Private decisions are rarely private, and the consequences of a single misstep may cascade through social circles, threatening not just individuals, but the legacy and cohesion of entire families. As the trailer builds towards its climax, it becomes apparent that this season is more than a story of love. It is a meditation on strategy, survival, and the negotiation of personal desire against societal expectation. Every encounter, every look, and every confrontation is a test of character, where courage, intelligence, and emotional resilience determine not only who thrives, but who survives the treacherous waters of high society. For Sophie and Benedict, the journey is fraught with obstacles, societal judgment, personal guilt, and the subtle manipulations of those who would see their love undone. Yet the trailer also suggests moments of triumph, resilience, and growing self-awareness, hinting that their path forward is not just about securing love, but about asserting agency, challenging expectations, and redefining what it means to be equals in a world defined by hierarchy and rigid tradition. The interplay between romance, societal obligation, and personal ambition sets the tone for a season that promises both heart-stopping drama and deeply layered emotional resonance. The stakes are monumental. The characters' actions will reverberate through social circles, shift alliances, and force every member of the Bridgerton family to confront their values, desires, and limits. With every revelation, the tension grows, creating a narrative landscape where love is never simple, trust is a commodity, and survival requires cunning, courage, and emotional insight. The tension surrounding Lady Araminta intensifies, her presence casting a shadow over every interaction, every whispered conversation, and every carefully constructed social encounter. She is the embodiment of cunning and strategy, always calculating, always observing, and the trailer makes it clear that her machinations are far from over. Every move Sophie and Benedict make is measured against the possibility of manipulation, deception, and betrayal, reminding viewers that in the world of Bridgerton, appearances are both armor and weapon. Benedict's love for Sophie is unwavering, yet the trailer emphasizes the burden of expectation he carries, not just the social pressure from peers and family, but the personal weight of past mistakes and moments of doubt. Sophie, too, is no passive player. Her resilience grows as the season progresses, as does her awareness of the intricate social landscape she must navigate. The trailer hints at moments where Sophie steps into her own power, claiming her identity as a noblewoman and asserting her place beside Benedict, signaling a shift not only in their relationship, but in the social order itself. Meanwhile, Lady Araminta's manipulations are mirrored in the subtler power struggles within the household. Anthony and Kate step fully into the roles of guardians and leaders, balancing authority with compassion, and their decisions have far-reaching consequences for the younger Bridgertons. Every choice they make, whether in matters of inheritance, education, or social propriety, becomes a test of judgment, revealing cracks in alliances and sparking moments of tension that threaten to ripple through the family. Eloise, whose sharp intellect and growing independence are highlighted throughout the trailer, continues to face difficult decisions. Her interactions suggest a careful weighing of her desires against societal pressures, and the possibility of love or reconciliation introduces the delicate balance between personal fulfillment and familiar loyalty. Franchesca's story arc is no less intense. The trailer teases moments of grief and awakening, particularly in the aftermath of tragedy involving John, which forces her to confront questions about the nature of love, loss, and personal identity. Her growing understanding of herself and her emotional needs adds a layer of depth to the season, highlighting that love is not simple, but forged through courage, resilience, and sometimes painful self-reflection. Secondary characters, too, influence the unfolding drama. Hyacinth and Gregory, though less central, are positioned to make decisions that test their maturity, judgment, and ability to navigate both family loyalty and societal expectation. Meanwhile, Lady Whistledown's presence looms over every social interaction, reminding viewers that in Regency London, information is currency. Her strategic reveals, insinuations, and selective commentary create tension in unexpected places, ensuring that even the smallest misstep could spiral into scandal or loss of reputation. The trailer also emphasizes the stakes of societal observation. Every gathering, ball, and dinner is not just social entertainment, but a battlefield where perception determines power, alliances, and survival. As the season progresses, the characters learn that navigating love and ambition requires more than heart. It's a man's strategy, foresight, and emotional acuity. Each romance, confrontation, and revelation carries weight, ensuring that viewers remain on edge, anticipating how every seemingly small event may escalate into a dramatic turning point. By blending personal desire with societal expectation, the trailer establishes a high-stakes world where love, ambition, and morality collide, promising a season of suspense, heartbreak, and the subtle exhilaration of victory achieved through wit, courage, and resilience. The emotional core of the season remains firmly rooted in the journey of Sophie and Benedict, whose story embodies both the joys and perils of love in a world governed by social hierarchy. The trailer teases moments where their relationship is tested not just by external pressures, but by the internal struggles of trust, jealousy, and vulnerability. Sophie's growing confidence and assertiveness signal a transformative arc, suggesting that she may finally claim not only her rightful social standing, but also a voice that demands recognition in a society that has long tried to silence her. Benedict, equally, faces a battle between his desire for love and the constraints of expectation. The trailer emphasizes his quiet determination and the moral complexity of his choices, reinforcing that romance is inseparable from the social and political webs that define Regency London. Lady Arama's machinations continue to provide the season with a constant undercurrent of tension, her calculated moves and subtle threats reminding viewers that danger lurks in every shadow. The trailer highlights the psychological warfare she employs, suggesting that victory in her world requires not brute force, but intelligence, observation, and the ability to predict the desires and fears of others. Violet and Lord Marcus offer a counterpoint to the intensity of Sophie and Benedict's struggles, demonstrating that love can also be patient, strategic, and quietly transformative. Yet even in this seemingly calm narrative, challenges arise. Violet's decision to embrace personal happiness initiates a reshaping of power within the household, positioning Anthony and Kate in roles of responsibility that carry both opportunity and risk. Their navigation of family politics, social expectation, and household management becomes a test of judgment, empathy, and authority, adding layers of tension to even the most domestic moments. Eloise's arc deepens in Section 3, emphasizing the complexity of balancing autonomy, love, and societal expectation. Her growing independence, intellectual curiosity, and emotional awareness position her at the intersection of choice and consequence, forcing her to confront dilemmas that could define not only her romantic future, but also her role within the family dynamic. The trailer also teases moments of reflection and decision-making, suggesting that her interactions with Theo or Sir Philip Crane could carry significant repercussions, subtly influencing the younger generation's understanding of love, identity, and responsibility. Franchesca narrative continues to weave grief and awakening into a transformative journey, highlighting how loss can catalyze growth, self-awareness, and new forms of connection. Her developing feelings for Michaela introduce themes of courage, authenticity, and the negotiation of desire against societal expectation, underscoring the season's overarching message that love is neither simple nor predictable. Secondary characters, including Hyacinth and Gregory, remain poised to contribute to the unfolding drama, their personal decisions reflecting the broader generational shift taking place within the family. Lady Whistledown's influence, once again, ensures that nothing occurs in isolation. Her selective observations, social commentary, and revelations maintain tension, reminding viewers that public perception is both a tool and a threat, capable of amplifying small events into crises that demand careful navigation. The trailer constructs a layered